Welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I am the resident reader for this YouTube channel as well as for the Divine Resolution Tarot business that operates in Minnesota. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information is in the description box below. If you're looking for a numerology, astrology, or synastry report, visit trulydivine.com and enter my special coupon code DRT30 for 30% off your order. Also, this is a general reading, meaning that this reading is intended for the majority. While many storylines may be present, I read for the strongest energy that comes through. If you see a message that I do not speak on, feel free to take that as a personal message. Messages should resonate for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus of the sign being read for. If you're watching for the sign I'm reading for, but this is not your zodiac sign, this may feel like a message for you about the person you're watching for, so please reverse the roles as needed. Thank you for all your likes, shares, donations, and subscribes. Enjoy the reading. Hi, Leo, or anyone watching for Leo. Welcome to your April general love reading. All right, so we're getting right into it here. Your situation for the next few weeks is the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So this is you feeling as though something is not working. You could be wanting to leave a person that you've been dealing with, wanting to leave a partnership. I feel as though this is you having given a lot to someone that you thought was your match. For some of you, this could be a husband or wife because we do have the King and Queen of Pentacles coming out. There's an energy of having left this situation completely or removed yourself. Now, for the energies you could be dealing with, we do have Hermit in the reverse. So that's Virgo. We have fire across the board, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a Scorpio here. There's a Cancer and a Pisces. And there is an Aquarius. Could be any of these people. Does not have to be, but I know signs are important to some of you who watch. So what I'm seeing here just from the bottom of the deck, one of you has left the situation. It could be that you lost interest in the connection or you feel as though your person wasn't paying attention to you. I'm looking at this here with the Star and the Hermit, and it's making me feel as though whoever left is now back. They want to have a conversation, maybe offer an apology. This is something, though, that you're looking at as being a burden. You've spent a lot of time feeling kind of down in the dumps about this not working out. And so for you to revisit this at this time, it feels like you have more bad memories than good memories. And this is a cycle that you're still holding on to. You're not in a place where you're ready to completely put it down, but it's starting to weigh very heavy on you over this next few weeks. Now, when the Ten of Cups comes out in the reverse, this can quite literally talk about a separation. But it could also talk about you taking a break from your person or you just deciding that you're going to put yourself first for a while, because it seems like there's an energy here of you feeling as though you've been the only person putting the work into this relationship. That's what I was saying. There's like a real imbalance here. This is you feeling like if something doesn't change, you just can't move this forward at this time. Now, this could be reversed. So if you need to reverse the roles and you're watching for Leo, feel free to do so. Your past energy is the Queen of Wands, and that's coming out in the reverse. And I'm looking at this because this is going to play a big role in kind of what you're thinking and feeling over the next few weeks and how you're viewing the situation. When the Queen of Wands comes out in the reverse, this again talks about losing interest in whatever it is you were working on. Sometimes this can be an energy of deception or people being unfaithful to one another. This can also carry an energy of feeling quite depressed or sad. This is you kind of, it's almost like you've either come to the conclusion that you can't trust the person that you've been dealing with, or you feel as though things just are not moving in the direction that you want. And so for you, this is becoming very stagnant energy. It's like you're removing yourself from this until something either changes, or you may be deciding to remove yourself from this altogether and just look for something new over the next few weeks. Now, your thoughts about your love life are the Ace of Wands, so that's very positive. This is you wanting a fresh start. Someone may have interested you and you might be thinking about pursuing that, and that could be part of why you're wrapping up this energy here that's coming through this other person. We also have the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So you could have two people that are very focused on you this month or interested in you. Now, this is going to be the energy of you closing out a chapter in your life. And as you're starting to move forward, it looks like the person that you've been dealing with is now wanting your attention and are coming back quite quickly. So if your person has been ghosting you or not communicating to you, this is them having kind of a renewed interest in having a commitment with you. This also is the energy of you having to decide between a knight and a king. So that's going to be up to you what you choose. But I do feel like you'll be making a decision over the next few weeks, and I'll tell you why in a minute. What you want is an apology from your past person for whatever it is that they did. It looks like they had a habit of always kind of being on the fence about which way the relationship was going. You may feel as though, your person had rejected you in the past or lied to you. It seems like they had a really hard time opening up, and you felt like they were playing a lot of head games with you, or like you were always trying to one-up each other. And I think that's part of why you got bored, Leo, because you were just like, this isn't really going anywhere. But now it seems as though this person it's like a cat and mouse game. You know, as soon as you stop being interested, now they're like, oh my gosh, Leo's leaving. Hard part about this is there's a different energy coming through. And this is actually someone who is very grounded. They're very stable and very mature. This is someone who will offer you what you want if what you want is commitment or to build in the long term. So for your feelings this month, I feel as though you're looking for something new. You want an apology from this old person or perhaps an explanation, but something else has also piqued your attention. You're still holding on to this old connection though, so that's probably why this person is coming through. Why is Leo holding on to this? Okay, because you're not quite healed from the situation yet, which makes sense. But there's also an energy here of needing to have a discussion with this past person. Tell me about that. There's some stuff you want to get off your chest. There may be some things that you found out that you want to tell this person, maybe tell them more about themselves or the situation. This is kind of the energy of you feeling like you want the last word in the situation, or you want to be able to just come clean about everything one last time before you walk away. Tell me about the new person for Leo. Yeah, okay. So once you get over whatever it is that you're still processing in this connection, it looks as though there's something that you will be wanting to begin closer to the end of the month with someone new. So very nice. This is you processing whatever you need to process, healing, and then walking away from any like old cycles or kind of attracting similar partners. This is you getting really clear about what you want and what you don't want, and then changing your behavior so that you're actually able to manifest what it is that you desire. Now, what you want is the Four of Swords in the reverse. So if your person's not talking to you, I feel as though you'd like this break to be over. You want to communicate with them so that you can just kind of end this. This is looking like you not giving this a second chance. You don't want to just stay around and wait because this person's had you waiting long enough, right? Tell me more. Five of Pentacles reversed. So, I feel like what's holding you up is being able to have that final conversation with your person. There's an energy here of you actually wanting them to come back so that you can turn them down. Tell me anything else. With the Queen of Wands coming out in the upright and your past energy being the Queen of Wands in the reverse, this is your energy, Leo. So I feel like you want to feel better. It's like you're coming through as someone who feels like you've given the best part of yourself to someone else. And for whatever reason, it wasn't enough to make it work. So it's the energy of you wanting to be able to shut this person down and really take your power back because you feel hurt. You know what I mean? You feel as though this person has rejected you. Now, what I'll say about that, Leo, and this might actually help you out, is when we give the best part of ourselves to someone and for whatever reason they act like they don't want it, and then you find that there's kind of like that hole inside of you, right, where you feel rejected or you're feeling very badly. It's a good time to really reflect on whether or not you're missing that person or if you're missing the piece of yourself that you gave to that person, right? So the best thing you can do here to be able to move forward, because I see that there is something coming towards you that's actually more in alignment with what you want, is to start working on yourself. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but if you give away the best part of yourself to someone else, what you have left, if you can reinvent that so that you're even better than what you showed that person, right? Then you don't feel that lost anymore, because it's like, I didn't lose anything. I gave you a part of me back then when I was this person over here, but now I'm someone new. So whatever you got, whatever time I gave you, cool. But you didn't get the best of me, right? That's over here. That's mine. I'm going to give that to someone that values me. Okay. So side note, but why this is all happening is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is awesome. You've invested in this person. You've tried to make this work. Now, this seems like this has kind of been an unworkable plan, right? But in loving this person and giving to this person, you've actually sown seeds within the universe, and the universe has no choice but to respond to what you're vibrating and the frequency that you're putting out. So this person could be making an exit from your life so that someone new can come in and actually give you what you deserve or what you've been putting into the situation with your past partner. Sometimes people just don't really have it to give us, and so if you're loving them and doing all this stuff for them and they're just kind of empty, the universe will quite literally pick someone up out of your life and remove them to make room for someone that can match your vibe, okay? So, yes, very nice. Six of Cups reversed. Wheel of Fortune, very good. So, this is saying that it is time to move forward. Don't spend too much time thinking about the past, right? This person from your past, they're starting to see that you're moving on. And it is hitting them kind of hard because it looks like you're taking your energy elsewhere. Anything you've been building or anything that you're working on within yourself, this person's starting to realize that you are not going to be around them to share that with them. So they're having some issues, and it's coming through very strongly that this person is going to take a chance one last time to try to sway you or get you to stay. But I feel as though you're moving on from all of this grief and just trying to make this work. For some of you, you feel like this person has been a karmic partner in your life. With this Wheel of Fortune, it's making me feel as though your karma has been resolved with this person. There's nothing more that you really need to do with this connection except for heal and find a way to feel better, okay? This has been a lesson for the both of you. And I'm saying that because your obstacle here is the Tower. So what are you going to do with yourself now, right? Everything about this is kind of falling apart, and I think you realize that. And so how will you move forward after this happens? There's an energy of toxicity here, and that's why this is kind of crumbling, so that you're not going to keep putting attention and work into something that's not really worth your time anymore. You're going to have a hard time cutting this person out of your life, to be quite frank, because they will be working very hard to try to get your attention over the next few weeks. They could be offering you something. But the obstacle here is that if you try to rebuild on a foundation that's still very unstable, you won't be happy, regardless of this person finally offering what you want, right? If this person's coming in and saying like, oh my God, Leo, don't leave. I'll be with you. I'll move in. We can get married. There's still an energy here of not feeling content, Tell me more about the obstacle, King of Cups. So what will be really hard, and you'll have to do what you please with this, but this person will come in and they'll be emotionally available in a way that they never have been before. They're going to tell you that they're having a hard time moving on from you. They think about you day and night. They've made their choice. They know what they want, and you are it, right? Tell me the Moon. So unfortunately, with this Moon coming out, this person knows what you want, Leo. They know what you've been waiting for, and they know what they've been doing, And so this is them coming in and playing on your emotions. This is them kind of trying to dress up something to make it look like it's better than what it really is. So the advice here is to look at potential and then look at patterns and try to figure out kind of what's the in-between here. Like, everything I've liked about this person, was it because I thought that this person would turn into XYZ, or is it because of the way they treat me and what I've already seen, right? Just try not to let this person confuse you, because you might be confused. But what's coming through here is this is manipulation, okay? So just be mindful of that. Just something for you to consider. The advice here is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So Two of Pentacles in the reverse is, it can even mean a secret, to be quite frank. But this is time to just let this go. You know, make a decision about what you want. Move forward in a way that puts you first, okay? This person is still unsure of what they want, even though they're coming through as, now I'm so honest and I have all this to tell you. Fabulous. Maybe ask them, where do you see your life in 5 years? What do you want from this connection, right? And listen to what they have to tell you. All right, so this is asking you to take off your blindfold and really scrutinize this offer, because the person that's offering you their cup, if you take a look at it, there's still something fishy about it, right? And just like I was saying over here, if you accept this person into your space, you will end up being disappointed. It's very much saying that the advice here is if you don't pay attention to the red flags in the situation and you just allow yourself to blindly go into this, this is going to end in a way that you'll just be looking at yourself like, why did I even do this again, right? Something that you want is coming, and I think that's that King of Pentacles. So don't settle for a knight or a page, okay? The opportunity here is the Death in the reverse. Very nice. So it seems that you've been having a hard time moving on. It seems like you've been a little bit stuck because you're still holding on to wanting to have that last conversation with this person. You have an opportunity to do that, but you also have an opportunity to revisit this situation, even if it's brief, so that you can really look at this person and realize that they weren't worth you waiting to come back and have this discussion. You know, whatever is going to come from this over the next few weeks, you're going to realize that whatever they could have given you, it's just not enough. Apologies aren't enough. Sorry. Okay. Who cares? Right. And you'll start really thinking about this, like, whoa, what was I waiting for? What was I waiting around for? You know, and that will probably be what you need to propel you to move forward to meet this King of Pentacles, because you'll realize that this person over here they're just not worth the wait, to be quite honest, right? Let me talk about what you're manifesting. You're manifesting the Five of Wands in reverse, which is very nice. This is you coming out of conflict with anyone in your life, but this is also you not competing anymore. It's like you'll gain a perspective that this person, they're not really going anywhere. They're kind of just in love with the idea of being in love. And they're going to keep making the same mistakes over and over and keep living in the same cycles that they're creating for themselves, right? For you, though, this is you stepping out of that pattern of feeling as though you're allowing this person to dictate your self-worth or your self-esteem. This is you getting into a space where you have stability within yourself enough to move forward and actually attract someone that can match your vibe. And I think that's the only thing that's missing, or that has been missing here, is that you were allowing this other person in your past to kind of dictate to you your own worth, right? This is you really taking your power back and removing yourself from feeling like you have to always not only fight for someone else's attention, but you're always comparing yourself. Like, well, maybe if I was more like so-and-so, or maybe if I was like such and such, or had XYZ. This is you manifesting a new awareness within yourself to really realize that you are exactly who you're supposed to be and that you're amazing just the way that you are. And anybody that can't see that, it's kind of one of those things like, that's fine. I don't even care. Just move out of the way so that someone real can come in, right? Okay, so you're going to go from being unhappy to happy very soon. It's looking like this King of Pentacles will be the one to do it. Tell me anything about that guy. Very nice. 4 of Wands. I love it. So 5 of Wands reversed. We go back to 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands clarifying this. So you could be manifesting that divine partner, marriage, commitment, a soulmate. What's coming in for you now, it's going to go from you feeling confused and upset and unworthy, or like you've been underappreciated, to feeling like you're being celebrated. So good for you, Leo. First few weeks of the month may be a little bit hectic, but I see the rest of the month actually turning around for you and getting very interesting. So give me some oracle cards for my Leos, and we'll take a look at your old person and the extended. We'll see what's going on with them, kind of what they're bringing to the table, what they think, how they feel about you, what they're viewing the situation as, and what they want. We're going to look at what they'll do and why and how it'll affect you, as well as advice. And then we'll look for all of those same things with your new person, because that is very exciting as well. And I'm very happy for you. So let's see what we have. Trust and opportunity. Then I'm going to pull you one of these oracle cards also, just because it's kind of nice to switch it up. And I'm sorry about the big mess that we have going on up here. Come on, give me something. All right, so very nice. These are all great. We have opportunity. Release your ties to the past. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. Very nice. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. I think that's that King of Pentacles. And then we have trust. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. So makes sense for what we talked about. This is you really trusting in yourself. I'm excited to see where this takes you, Leo, and good luck with this. I'll speak to all of you again soon, but you take care. Bye. And so this is how they're viewing the situation. This person is not going to fight. They're not going to fight for you. And it's simply because to them, they know what they bring to the table. They're like, I'm a catch. I'm a great person. I'm hoping Leo will recognize that on their own. I'm not going to lower myself to trying to compete with this energy that Leo is dealing with over here. I'm going to take the high road on this one, right? For them, as far as you, they feel like you are their person. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But they're waiting to see if you're going to try to take your ex back or not. They feel like this person is not your match, because the way they see it, this person really likes you. Okay, so they're just like, okay, when you're done with whatever's going on over there, I'll be over here. But they're not going to try to put any kind of pressure on you. They may not even be making their feelings known to you. This is somebody that you could work with, but they're waiting for this to end.